Hey guys. Welcome to Secrets Behind the Stars. All the details are in our video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share our video before continuing. Thank you so much. Gossip columns exploded with a single, tantalizing whisper, a secret mini-family wedding for Yağmur, Yüksel and Barış Baktaş, the couple who have long preferred to step away from the flashbulbs and do things their own way. The rumor rocketed across social media in hours, catching even the most skeptical fans off guard. There's still no official word, but alleged murmurs from those closest to them have turned the quiet rumor into a thunderous mystery that everyone is trying to solve. According to the claims circling everywhere from casual brunches to industry back rooms, the pair who have guarded their relationship for ages chose an intimate, pared-down ceremony instead of a showy affair. Only their nearest and dearest were there, no sprawling guest list, no glitzy influencer roll call, not even a single sanctioned photo from the evening. The lack of digital breadcrumbs made the rumor spread even faster. It was as if the silence itself was the headline, and the secrecy became the spark that lit the wildfire. Those in the know say the ceremony happened in a serene, tucked-away setting surrounded by nature. Picture a place where you can hear leaves stir and the air feels like a whisper, somewhere that invites calm rather than spectacle. Their choice, insiders say, reflects a careful belief they've both voiced in different ways. What is real doesn't need applause, and what is precious doesn't demand an audience. That same spirit aligns with what Yağmur has hinted in recent chats, that she prefers to keep the heart of her private life sealed, no matter the curiosity around her. Meanwhile, Barış has consistently let his projects take center stage on social media, staying focused on work rather than oversharing his day-to-day. Fans have read their recent low profile as a possible sign of a quiet countdown. And that's where opinions split. Some viewers call it the most romantic thing they've heard in months, remarking that an understated ceremony seems exactly like something they would do. Others are putting on the brakes until a clear, official announcement appears. Old snapshots and snippets from interviews have resurfaced on fan pages, reinterpreted with a brand new lens, captioned with messages that sound a lot like congratulations without confirmation. The mood online is buzzy, emotional, and ever so slightly investigative. Of course, not everyone close to them is feeding the speculation. Some friends are staying grounded. They say that for Yağmur and Barış, simplicity and peace always come first, and that if a decision of this magnitude was made, the news would emerge only when and how the couple wanted it to. There's no rush for grand declarations, no hunger for fireworks. The idea of a quiet yet deeply meaningful beginning, not a headline-chasing spectacle, rings true to how they carry themselves. It feels personal, chosen, and unapologetically theirs. For now, the truth sits behind glass. Visible in outline, impossible to touch. The entertainment world is perched on a wire, waiting for one sentence, one sign, one shared image. No one can say whether a statement is coming or if this discrete chapter will be left to the imagination. What is certain is that any story linking their names sends a ripple through the gossip sea, stirring conversations in every corner of the internet. As the story grew, eyes turned toward the couple's closest circles, and the backstage whispers grew more detailed. Sources claim their relationship has been steady and mature for quite some time. Marriage, it seems, wasn't an impulsive notion but a quiet idea that gained weight over months, maybe years. They are said to prefer the warmth of family over massive celebrations and borrowed glamour, embracing the belief that true happiness thrives in silence, that small moments echo longer than loud ones. From what we're hearing, if they did take this leap, it wasn't rushed. Their work schedules keep them constantly in view, yet they've always drawn a firm line between public and private. That same protective instinct would naturally guide a choice as monumental as marriage. Fans who have followed their journey say they're not surprised, just moved. The possibility that they chose something tender over something showy fits who they are. Another detail swirling through the rumor mill is that, after the supposed mini-wedding, they slipped away abroad for a few days. There's been no official honeymoon announcement, but both posted simple, serene photos around the same time. Quiet sunsets, an empty table for two, a view that felt clearly not of home. Observant fans connected the dots, arguing that the stream of minimal posts wasn't accidental. None of it was proof, but every detail fed the story, and every hour made it feel more real. Yağmur's calmer, gentler presence during her recent break from television was also seen in a new light. She seemed reflective, at ease, drawing back from noise and letting her silence speak. Meanwhile, when Barış wasn't on set, his off-screen profile felt more guarded than ever. No just because appearances, no casual party cameos, nothing that might invite questions. Together, their choices only deepened the sense that something intimate had shifted. Fans are torn between anticipation and acceptance. Many say they're content just knowing that the two seem peaceful and aligned, whether or not an announcement comes. Others are counting the days, hoping for even a short post to confirm what everyone's been whispering. The expectation is so high that even a caption with a single word would send shockwaves. What everyone wonders most is how they'll share the news if it's true. Will they keep their vow of silence, letting the rumor become a legend? Or will they drop a single photo, a clasped hand, a simple ring, a smile that says everything? No one can predict their timing, but most agree that any reveal, if it happens, will be understated and sincere. The couple doesn't chase frenzy, they choose calm. Behind the curtain, there's talk of deliberate distance. Over the last months, they've reportedly turned down certain social invitations and kept their joint appearances to a minimum. Their calendar decisions look less like coincidence and more like intention, a protective bubble around something they considered too delicate for the spotlight. In a world where even brunch can go viral, their restraint feels both rare and remarkable. Fans have been resurfacing old words, too. In one memorable moment, Yağmur expressed that she likes to keep what's truly private to herself. Those words now feel newly charged, suddenly resonant. Likewise, Barış has always chosen caution when he speaks of relationships and marriage, emphasizing thoughtfulness over spectacle. People don't see those quotes as random anymore, they see them as a quiet blueprint. Comment threads overflow with praise for their compatibility. Viewers point to their similar outlook. Disciplined yet warm, focused yet affectionate. It's not just that they look good together, it's that they seem to want the same things, in the same tone. Whether on set or off it, their energies appear to meet in the middle, calmly, without sparks thrown for show. In the background, there are whispers about the families, too. Those who claim to be near them say that everyone close has been extraordinarily respectful of the confidentiality around the alleged event. No leaks, no bragging, no stray snapshot sent to a friend of a friend. The quiet has held, a silence as deliberate as the ceremony itself. It speaks not to secrecy for its own sake, but to a united circle protecting something meaningful. And so the absence of a firm statement doesn't soothe the curiosity, it heightens it. The silence keeps the rumor alive rather than putting it to bed. Some fans see this as a wise boundary, a line they won't cross until they're ready. Others believe an announcement is on the way, just not yet. The clock keeps ticking and expectations keep rising, but the couple remains unmoved by the noise. If these whispers are true, the setting people describe says everything about who they are. Imagine a stone path lit by the last of the daylight, a handful of relatives, a shared vow offered without microphones, a moment swallowed by trees and sky rather than drowned in applause. No elaborate decor, no towering floral wall, no entourage fussing over angles and hashtags. Just the two of them, the families, and a promise. The narrative sounds like them, refined, private, carefully guarded. Even the way the rumor started feels strange in its softness. There was no dramatic leak, no sudden photo drop. Instead, it was a breeze, an offhand comment here, a knowing smile there, the quiet way a rumor grows when those who might talk choose not to. With every day that passed without denial, belief began to settle in. Without confirmation, there was still a mystery. With mystery, there was electricity. Fans noticed subtle synchronies on their feeds, too. A book resting open beside a steaming cup that appeared in one post and a silhouette against water at dusk in another, each with a caption about finding quiet or being present. Nothing overt. Nothing that could lock the story in place. But enough that you felt a pattern. Two lives in step, even online. People close to the production world say both have been unwavering about keeping the most personal corners of their lives off stage. This alleged mini-wedding would be the crown jewel of that philosophy. Work when it's time to work, share when it feels right, and refuse to trade intimacy for attention. That's the line they've drawn, and they don't seem ready to erase it for anyone. If a reveal comes, it will likely be in their language. Maybe a gentle photo with a caption that barely says anything but somehow says it all. Maybe a quiet acknowledgement in an interview, softened by a smile and followed by a pivot to their latest projects. Maybe a simple thank you to those who supported them without prying. Whatever the case, no one expects a headline stunt. Their story doesn't need it. There's a saying in gossip circles that happiness is the hardest thing to hide. And yet they've hidden it, or perhaps simply carried it where no camera could go. That kind of composure is rare, enviable, even a little mysterious. It makes people lean in, not to invade, but to understand. How did they build a bubble sturdy enough to hold back a tidal wave of curiosity? Maybe the answer is the same one their fans keep repeating: they chose each other over noise. Some insist the proof is already in how they move. How Yağmur's voice softened in recent appearances, how Barış's gaze seemed steadier, how neither felt like they were performing. Others swear that if you look closer, you can see the ring, or the hint of one, but those claims are as slippery as the rumor itself. Still, the feeling refuses to fade. It lingers, gentle and persistent, like an echo you keep hearing even after the room is quiet. Through it all, something beautiful has happened online. Instead of clamoring for spectacle, many fans have started celebrating restraint. They applaud the idea that two people can belong to each other without asking permission from the crowd. They promise to be patient, to wait for whatever comes next, and to receive it without demanding more than is offered. That's a rare pact between artist and audience, and it speaks to the trust this couple has earned. As for those behind the curtain, everyone remains tight-lipped. Not a single voice from family or trusted friends has broken the line, and that, more than any rumor, says a lot. Silence can be empty, but it can also be full. In this case, it feels like a shelter, a chosen shade beneath which a new chapter might be unfolding, gently, deliberately, and entirely on their terms. This brings us to the end of our video. If you enjoyed our video, please subscribe to Secrets Behind the Stars and share it. Goodbye.